Hello and welcome everyone. If you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 111 in the chat box and we shall make a start shortly. And also please let me know where you are from on this beautiful Sunday evening. Okay, we have Italy in the house. We have Manchester in the house. We have Birmingham in the house, London, Leicester, Ireland, amazing. We have Ireland in the house. Welcome, Ireland. Cameroon, as always, welcome to the call. We have amazing people here from all over the place. Slough is in the house. Welcome, Slough. Welcome, London again. Cameroon, Nottingham. Welcome everyone to this call. Wolverhampton as well. It's great to see you on this amazing Sunday. Now, if you managed to catch the call yesterday, please drop me a 222 in the chat box. We had an amazing leadership call today. Such an important call. And that is why, thank you, Mandy. That is why we decided to do another call today. We have just, does anybody know, before I say this, how many days do we have until the end of the year? Anyone? Anyone? How many days do we have until 2021? 6 weeks. Not many. Excellent. We actually have 47 days until the end of this year. In 47 days, we will be in 2021. So my question to every single person on this call is, what are you going to do for these 47 days? There's just 47 days left. It's not a long time until 2021. And before you know it, we'll be in 2021. So again, my question to every single leader on this call is, what have you planned for the last 47 days? What are you going to do this week? What are you going to do next week? What you do today will dictate where you are in a week's time, in a month's time, in 3 months' time. Keep grafting, says Jazz. Yes, very good. Keep grafting. So what you do today will dictate where you are next week, next month, in the next 3 months, in the next 47 days. If you do nothing today, I can guarantee you, you'll be in exactly the same position as you are today, as you will be in 47 days from today. Do nothing today, you'll be in the same position in 47 days, and you'll ask yourself, where did my time go? Where did the weeks go? Where did the months go? In the UK at the moment, we are in the middle of a lockdown. Make the most of this opportunity. Many people obviously are in furlough. We have people who've lost their jobs, but in your case, the leaders on this call, please make the most of this opportunity, because when we had lockdown before, the national lockdown, many ranks were smashed. Many people hit many high ranks because of the lockdown. Very much like forex, which is a green industry, which means that regardless of what's happening out in the economy out there, you can still profit immensely from forex. What I'm saying to you is, make the most of this lockdown, because you are your own economy. Every single person on this call, you are your own economy, which basically means we don't care what's happening out there. We don't care if companies are going bust. We will still continue to ensure that we feed ourselves, our family, and our friends. What we do today will dictate where we are tomorrow. There's just 47 days left until the end of the year. This is a very important call. And again, we all know this, your business will either grow or die. Your business will either grow or die. Which one have you chosen for your business? If you treat your business like a business, you will make it. If you treat your business like a hobby, you will only ever achieve hobby profits. Now, in my particular case, I love this business. This business is not just my hobby, it's my business and it's my life. So I do something a lot every single day to ensure that I'm moving forward every single day. I'm ensuring that my business is growing every single day. And through your consistency and your persistency, you will basically surprise yourself by the progress that you'll make. So make sure you're doing something every single day for your business. If you think about it, if you have a job as well as this business, you're spending assuming it's a full-time job, you're spending 8 hours a day to make that job successful for yourself, or to make your employer profitable. You're spending 8 hours a day to ensure that your employer is profitable. if you spent 8 hours a day in your business, where would you be today? And unfortunately, many people within this business, not mentioning any names, many people within this business only spend 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, maybe an hour a day, making that business move forward. That is not enough. We have 47 days till the end of the year. Let's make something happen and let's make it big. November needs to be an amazing November for you. We don't have many days left till the end of November, and then we'll be in December and the end of the year. Now, on this call today, we have my colleague and friend, Mandeep, who will now take the call forward, and she's going to basically talk about your 10 steps to massive network marketing success. Your 10 steps to massive network marketing steps. What should you be doing today to ensure that you hit 2021 like a champion? So Mandeep, are you on the call? I'm just turning my volume up. Mandeep, are you?
Yes, Dr. Jav, I'm here. How are you doing?
I am doing awesome, Mandeep. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. So it's good to see everyone. Happy Sunday. I still can't believe there's however many, 40 something days left in the rest of the year. That is crazy. I was actually trying to figure it out, and I realized, I was like, wow, that's not a lot of time left, to be sure. But Dr. Jav and I were having a bit of a chat, and I said to him, look, why don't we do a call specifically for builders? So I'm telling you right now, if you are a trader on this call, you might want to log off, because your calls are going to be later on in the week when we do vibrato, when we do harmonic scanner training. But the thing is, a lot of the times you see us live, we're doing trainings. I think we have about 11 to 15 calls a week purely on the forex training alone, but we actually don't have any calls specifically on building. So what I wanted to do is, I wanted to come on here and share 10 steps to success, because I do understand that when you start building, or you want to build a team, or you like the idea of residual income, sometimes on a day-to-day basis, you think, okay, but what can I do today? What can I do to build my business further? It is already mid-November, so we have around 6 weeks left of the year. So we want to be in a position where we're celebrating 2020, knowing that we've increased as people in our finances, in our bank balances, in our businesses, we want to have that level of increase and abundance. So today what I'm going to share with you is 10 steps to ranking up. And if you haven't already, I want you to get a pen and a paper, because it's very interactive. Okay, this call is going to be very interactive, and I am going to be getting you to think a lot, not sort of put necessarily things in the chat box, but I want you to think about what you're doing. Okay, I want you to think about what you're doing. Now, the first thing I want you to do on your piece of paper right now is, in fact, let's just hold up. Who is excited about what I'm about to share? If you're excited, I want you to put number 1 in the chat box. I want to know who's on the call, who's excited, and I want to see that level of energy and excitement, because I'm about to share some nuggets. Now, a lot of these are pretty obvious about what I'm about to share, but do take notes, because not everything is on the screen, and I will be talking and walking you through each step. Okay, we'll be talking you through walking you through each step. Okay, amazing. I'm glad to see everybody is ready to rock and roll. So let me just go to the beginning of the slide, and then I can share the 10 steps to ranking up. Okay, the 10 steps to ranking up. So here we are. I'm just, from time to time, by the way, I will, because I know there'll be maybe some questions in the chat box, but I will exit the full screen so I can just have a look at the chat and see what's going on. But these are 10 steps to rank up. I remember sitting with our mentors, Mr. Abdullah Sandhu, Mr. Takir, both of who are 6-figure earners, looking at them thinking, I want to be just like you. I want to be the one earning 6 figures. I want to be the one who's retired her parents. I want to be the one who doesn't even think twice going into a store and buying something. I want to be the one who creates impact. So how do I do it? And Abdullah and Takir sat me down and they said, get your notepad out, write these 10 things down. You do this every day, you're a chairman. So what do you do? What did I do? How can we get there? The first thing is first, you might have seen this a lot of times, but maybe not many of you have done the second part to step 1. Okay, the first thing is writing out your goal. Have you actually sat down and thought about what you want? Have you written out your goal and what it is that you want to do? And the way you write down your goal is, I put your name in the blank. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a platinum leader by, so platinum, what is it? 600, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, chairman by, put your date. And when I say write it out, I mean also write it out on a sheet of paper, on a card, where you can see it everywhere. Write it out 10 times. Really, really understand what I'm saying here, because you know, when I heard this the first time, I did write it out in my notebook, but I never ever wrote it out and stuck it around my house. That's a fact. It just missed me. It went over my head. I thought, oh, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. And I never did. So I'm being completely honest with you here. Do what it says here, and you'll definitely get there. Just like Jay Palmer, our chairman 10, said, he put his goal everywhere. He put it in the bathroom, he put it in the lounge, he put it in his bedroom, he put it in his kitchen, on his fridge. Listen, if you want crazy results, you have to do crazy things. This might seem a bit crazy with you. For those of you living in communal homes, or you're with families, or whatever your situation, that's fine. Maybe you don't put the goals everywhere, but put it everywhere in your room. In your room where you sleep, put the goal there. On your mirror, where you brush your teeth, or in your ensuite, whatever it is, just above your bed, on your bookshelf, or I don't know, just put it everywhere. Just when you open the door to your wardrobe, put your goal everywhere where you can see it. And it needs to be in 10 places. It needs to be minimum 10 places, by the way. Might sound like a lot, but you're constantly seeing that goal all the time. And by the way, whatever is shared here today, it needs to be action in the next 24 hours, because that is how you're going to start producing things. It's a very, very practical, interactive call. Step number 2, how many of us have actually sat down and written out a list of people that we know? If you actually have a look at your phone book right now, if I go onto my contact list right now, I don't know how I can see it actually. Let me just scroll the way down. Okay, I've got nearly 2,000 contacts in my phone. How many contacts do you have on your phone? Can you right now look at your phones? I don't know if the Android has this function, by the way, but on the iPhone, if you scroll all the way down on your contacts list, it shows you how many contacts you have in your phone. So do that right now. Get out your phone and have a look at how many contacts you have. And I want you to, as I go through this, I want you to write down everything I'm saying. Okay, so number 2, do those people know if you've got 500 people, I don't know, 10 people, 10,000 people? Do these people know what you do? Do these people know what you do? Do not prejudge anyone. Do not prejudge anyone. Every single person should know that you are the forex go-to person. Every single person should know you're the forex lady, you're the forex chick, or you're the forex guy, that you're part of a platform that teaches forex education. So does everybody in your contact list know who you are? This is the sad thing. If you don't get to those people fast enough, someone else will. It happened to me. You probably all heard the story. I went to an event. In fact, it was me and Rajan, my brother, and we actually prejudged this family member, very distant relative. Next thing we know, we go to Birmingham, we turn up, and there's a shock, because they look at us, we look at them, and they say, "What are you doing here?" And we say, "Well, what are you doing here?" And then we both said, "Oh, we're part of IM." And our jaws just dropped to the floor. We felt really hot and flustered, and we were just gutted, because these people had joined, I say these people, our relatives had joined someone else's team. Okay, so you want to ensure that you get there first. And I've written here, use frogs. Some of you are probably thinking, what is Mandeep talking about? Frogs is an acronym that stands for something. So again, get your pens ready. The F stands for friends. When you're writing out your list, you want to write down all of your friends' names. Your friends, who are your friends? Every single one of them, write them down. The R stands for relatives. The R stands for relatives. Who is in your family? Who is in your family right now who you know is open-minded, they're ambitious, they want to get somewhere? Just write out their names. The O stands for occupational contacts. Occupational means whatever your occupation or your job is, who are your contacts? You might be in real estate. You might be, working in care, in healthcare. You might be working in a bank. Whatever your situation, whatever your profession, whatever your job or occupation is, write down the names of those people. You might be working in a job right now, or you might not be working because you may be being made redundant. You're furloughed, you're not sure what's going to happen. Write their names down. You just don't know. You just don't know who needs this opportunity. So friends, relatives, occupational contacts. The G stands for geographical contacts. Who do you know outside of your country? I'm not just talking about whether you're in the UK or in Cameroon or Botswana or, Australia, North, South America, Asia, whatever it is. Don't just look at your own city, but look at outside of your city. So who do you know across the world? You might have an uncle in Germany or an auntie in Australia. You might have a cousin in, I don't know, America. So use your contacts wisely. Frogs, friends, relatives, occupational contacts, geographical, and S stands for same name. Who do you know with the same name? Maybe the same name in your business. Who else do you know that's a Parina, or maybe their name begins with P? Or who do you know that's a busy bee? Maybe B is someone in your team. Maybe you know a Jav, or you know a Javed, or you know a Joe or a James. Someone with the same name as you, write them on your list. So I hope you've all got that. Friends, relatives, occupational contacts, geographical, and same name. So that's frogs. Okay, that's your VIP list. Now this is a biggie. Learn how to present and launch. If you are on here, I don't know how many people are on the call, but every single person should know how to present and launch the business. We do have daily calls, and by the way, that should say, no, that is the right time, that's fine. So we have a presentation call every single day, 7 o'clock UK time. In fact, I think there's one happening in about 40 minutes. But then we also have a launch call every Saturday that our chairman 10 presents. So if you're someone new to the business, you're going to look at that and you can start taking notes from it straight away. You can start taking notes from it straight away and understand what's going on with this. Look at your business right now. Are you leading by example? Are you someone who knows how to present the business and launch? If I was to pick a name, which I'm not going to do, by the way, so don't worry. But if I was to pick a name and say, right, this person, can you present the business? I'm going to stop my share. In fact, let me stop my share. And I'm going to pick someone to present the business to me right now. How many of you are freaking out right now because you're thinking, Mandy, don't choose me because I don't know how to present the business, right? So you got to know how to present the business and how to launch someone as well. Launching is actually very important because after someone signs up, it's a very nice feeling, isn't it? Oh, I got a customer. Yes, I got a customer. I remember celebrating that feeling, ladies and gents. But then also I had Abdullah saying, what are you doing? What are you doing celebrating? Now the work begins. You've got to look after that customer, mentor them and help them make money. You've got to get them plugged into the system, downloading MT4, setting up their demo account, getting the IM Academy app downloaded for the trade ideas and the signals. All these things we need to know. We can't just sign up people and then leave them. If we want to build a strong, solid business, ladies and gents, you want to be and I mean the best. You want to be very good at what you do, presenting, launching. Say if your mentor is not available in the day, and say if for some reason the 7 o'clock presentation wasn't happening, how would you present the business? Maybe you might find a YouTube video. Maybe, you could do that. But the key thing is you want your team to duplicate what you're doing. So if they asked you to come on a call and say, could you help me present as in a new team member, you know how to present the business and to launch people. That is very, very important. And let me tell you something else right here, right now. The success of your business or how long a customer stays is all in the launch. Let me repeat that again. The success of your business and how long or short a customer stays in the business most of the time is to do with the launch. In fact, 90 to 95% with the launch. Because if a customer knows what they're doing and where to look for videos and where to go for trainings, they're going to stick to the system and stay. But if we leave them and just say, oh, welcome to the team, let me add your picture and your name, and then leave them, that's it. They're not going to know what they're doing. How can they learn and make money if they don't know where to go? So really remember, look after your customers, look after your leaders. It's your business, right? So we want to learn how to present and launch. Okay, next time. I want you to write on your notepad right now, how many times, in fact, what day is it today? Oh yeah, Sunday. So I want you to write down, how many times did you present the business this whole week? Don't put it in the chat box. You don't have to put it in the chat box, but put it on your notepad. How many times this week did you present the business? because you're all builders on this call. You all said, I want to build a business. So how many times did you present? Write it on your notepad. If it is less than 4 to 5 times a week, we need to up our game. We need to start presenting 4 to 5 times a week. Yvonne Tapia talks about presenting 3 times a day. David Emanite talks about 4 to 6 times a week. So this is pretty okay. Once a day, every day. Once a day, every day, you're exposing your business to someone. You're exposing your business to someone. And once you've done that, share your activity in the WhatsApp group. Share what you're doing. Make a video. Share your activity. Zoom call Nigeria, Zoom call Australia. Sharing the plan with a mum who wants to help her family. Put a little tag. Write a little something for your WhatsApp groups. Inspire people. Write down the occupation of the person and write down sharing with a taxi or Uber driver how they can make more money. Because guess what? They're out of business at the moment, aren't they? The majority of them are. Because if no one can travel and meet each other, how are they going to get in the Uber in the first place? So these people need help. Your nail technician, your butcher, whoever it is, whoever you meet, even on social media, write a little tagline. That's how you're going to get ideas and start inspiring people. So make it a priority. I'm telling you right now, if you want to build, make it a priority to show the presentation every day. The success of your business depends on not how many times you show the presentation. It's dependent on the success of how many people in your team are showing the presentation. Let me give you an example. Say if I'm a Platinum 600, I have 12 people in my team. And I'm very excited about building. I'm thinking, yes, I'm going to do it. And, I want to get to P1K soon, but I'm the only person in my business who's doing the work. My business is going to take a lot longer to grow than for someone who, say, a Platinum 150, but all 3 of her people are showing the plan every day, Because in a week, 7 days, well, that's once a day. So 7 days times 4 people showing the plan a day is 28 presentations weekly. Whereas if I do it on my own, I'm only doing 7. So in a week, 28 presentations are going into the business, 28 shows, as opposed to just 7. So it's very, very key that whatever we're doing, I'm going to talk about duplication at the end, but you want to be presenting daily. And remember, I should have added it here, but always post your activity in the WhatsApp group as well. Now, this is a big one. This is a really big one. How many of us, in fact, write it on your notepads right now. How many pages of a book did you read this week? Number 1. Or how many hours or minutes of personal development did you do this week? Put it on your notepad. Put down 10 pages of a book. If you don't read, put down 10 minutes I did daily of personal development. Write it down. This is a chance for you to see what you are doing and your goals. Because what I want you to do at the end is compare all the activity you're doing compared to the goal you wrote down at the beginning of the Zoom. Because if you're saying, I want to go P2K this month or P1K this month, but you're doing 1 call a week and 10 minutes a week of your personal development, how is it going to happen? So it's really a chance for you to see the goal in comparison to the activity. Personal development is really key. And these are 2 audios that are available on SoundCloud, which you can listen to on a daily basis. The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale and Conceive, Believe and Achieve by David Emanite. The Strangest Secret. If you're sitting here thinking, what's the strangest secret? Go and check it out. Go and check out Earl Nightingale on the app called SoundCloud. Of course, these are also, I believe, available on YouTube, but SoundCloud is a free app. And it's brilliant. So you can get an account there for free and listen to these. They're very, very powerful. And it doesn't just mean listening to it once. It means repetition, listening to it again and again and again, and switch it up. You might want to listen to The Strangest Secret for 1 week or every other day, and then switch it up with David Emanite's audio once a week, or listening to him for the whole week and then every other week. To have a look. What is your mindset like today? Your mindset today is going to determine your tomorrow. Do you know why? Because some people are probably fearing, oh my God, there's only 40 something days of the year, or there's 2 weeks left in November and I'm still not there. But some of you hopefully will be thinking, oh, you know what? There's 6 weeks left. I'm going to smash this year. I'm going to get there. I'm going to do the best and be the best of me every single day. I'm going to listen to my personal development, and I'm going to make a commitment. I'm going to make a commitment, because guess what, ladies and gents? If we don't do this, who else is? Who else is going to do this? We all individually paid $235 to join this business. So are you getting your money's worth every month? Are you doing the activity it takes to become a chairman, to become that leader? If we want people to look up to us, we've got to lead by example. What is your mindset like today? How do you think? What are the words that come? Our self-talk is the most important thing on the planet, because our self-talk and our self-image determines our success. How do you think? What are the words you use to yourself on a daily basis? Is it, oh, I've not done much and I'm panicked and this is not happening. I'm not ranked up. No one in my team is moving. They're not doing anything. I'm doing all the work. Or is it, I'm so happy and grateful. I'm now this rank. I'm so happy and grateful. You know, affirmations, I probably should have put that on there. That's part of personal development anyway. Write out 4 to 5 affirmations that you repeat to yourself daily. I'm so happy and grateful. I mean, I'll give you some of mine. I'm so happy and grateful. New and successful leaders and people are joining my business every day. I'm so happy and grateful. New and successful people are joining my business every day. Another affirmation, I'm so happy and grateful now that I attract leaders worldwide. That's Yvonne Tapier's affirmation, by the way. I'm so happy and grateful now that I achieve leaders, now that I attract leaders worldwide. Another one, I'm so happy and grateful my business is exploding. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm so happy and grateful that everything is going my way. I feel so lucky. And by the way, when you're saying these affirmations, don't just say them, feel them as well. Feel how it would feel to be like a winner. If I'm saying to you right now, you know what? Every person on this call is a chairman 10. How would you do your affirmations now? You do them differently, right? You would do them differently. So you've got to put yourself in the position as though you've already achieved that particular affirmation and say it with feeling. Say it with feeling. You might feel a bit crazy or a bit weird at the start, but these things work. I'm so happy and grateful that great things are coming to me. I feel amazing. My business is exploding. Ranks are popping. I feel amazing. This is actually part of my gratitude routine in the morning, by the way. This is part of my gratitude routine. No matter what anybody says and thinks to me, I know here I'm a champion. I know here I'm a winner. Every day when I wake up, I know that many things are happening. My chairmanship is getting closer. Other people's ranks and chairmanships are getting closer. I celebrate every day. Celebrate what you wish to accelerate. Celebrate what you wish to accelerate. So in your room, you should be jumping like crazy, thinking, oh my God, I feel amazing. I'm a champion. And I am deadly serious when I say that, because that's exactly what David does. Do you remember the video? Do you remember the video in the car when he's like dancing to Lines in the Wild and he's going all wild and crazy in his Bentley? It was awesome because he did that on day one, not because he's a multimillionaire. He did these things from day one. How many times in your job do you feel inspired? How many times in your job does your boss, you walk in on a Monday and they're like, are you ready to rock and roll? Or are they saying to you, do you know what? You need to you need to work on your personal development and your affirmations. They're not going to tell you this stuff. Your job is not going to tell you these things. This is the beauty about this business. It helps with your mindset. Are you thinking like a champion? Your business today, your business today, your life today is a reflection of what you thought yesterday and last week and last month and last year. Your business, your health, your relationships, your bank balance, everything today is a reflection of what you thought then. So what are you thinking day to day? And if it's not so good, if you're thinking, I need a reality check and I'm getting a good reality check here, I don't think, right, there's something I need to change here. Start changing it. Make a commitment tomorrow that when you wake up, you're going to give thanks. You're going to give thanks that, you know what, number one, I'm so happy and grateful for this life. I'm so happy and grateful for this business, for the connections, for the friendships. I'm so happy and grateful I'm in a position where I get to develop my mindset. See, whatever comes out of our mouth is what is created. Whatever we're speaking, that's why they say the power of the tongue. The power of the tongue is so important, because whatever you're speaking is what's coming into existence. So when you're saying, I'm a winner, I'm a champion, I feel amazing, new and successful people are coming to my business every day, I feel awesome, that's what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. When you radiate that energy, people are going to look at you and think, wow, I want to be like him. I want to be like her, because they're positive. They lift my energy. They're really great. See, the key thing is, if you can leave a person feeling better than when you first met them, you're a winner. Do you know that? Because there's some people that will drain your energy. There will some people that will really uplift you and inspire you. And if you're one of those people, credit to you. Well done. We need more like you. So personal development, I know I've harped on this point for the last 7 minutes, but it's so key because it determines everything. And if you're a trader on this call right now, it's going to determine your success in trading. I'll tell you a true story. I remember when I started doing ECC 11. I remember when I first started trading it, and I'm going to be honest with you, I was rubbish. And that's what I kept telling myself. I'm really not good. I feel down. I'm losing money. I'm breaking even. I can't teach anyone. I'm a failure. I can't do this. What was I telling myself? All the negative things. And my mentor said, stop what you are doing, change it. And I actually wrote in my book, I'll show you one day, but I actually wrote down, I am a master trader. I'm a master trader. I teach over 500 people a week. I deliver good trainings. I hit take profit 90% of the time. I'm a master trader. I'm a master trader. And guess what? Within 3 months, all of those things happened because I became very good. I became very good at what I was doing because I kept looking at the successes as opposed to the losses. I was in tune with here. I was in tune with the fact that, you know, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I love trading. I'm a master trader. Things are getting better. So on that front, that really exploded. So think about what you're saying to yourself on a daily basis, because it does work. And listening to the right people and the right audios and reading the right books is going to make a significant difference to your business. Point number 6, build international. We touched on this slightly in the frogs point on point number 2, but who do you know outside of your country or your city? Build international. It's so important. Let me tell you something. Abdullah shared with us this point many times. If you want to make thousands in network marketing, build the local. Stay local if you want to build, if you want to make thousands. But if you're someone on this call who wants to make millions, build international. Take your business outside of your country. Take your business outside of your city and see what becomes of it. You could be traveling to Turkey, America, Australia, various parts of Africa, England, wherever you choose, but that will be determined by the breadth and the width of your warm list of what you're doing building internationally. Where is your business right now? Let's do a practical exercise, not in the chat box, but on your notepads. Write down very quickly 5 or 6 countries or cities where your business is right now. Write it down. Is it mainly in your country or is it outside? Are you on your way to thousands or millions? These things are so important. Building international. Let's look at it this way. We are the international expansion of Mr. David Imanitier. David Imanitier is all the way in Houston in the USA. We're in the UK. Are we not an international expansion of Mr. David Imanitier? And what is he today? Correct. He's a multimillionaire. The proof is in the pudding, ladies and gents. So build international, even when you're prospecting on social media, which brings me on to my next point, prospecting through social media. This is a biggie, as well as your warm list. You want to be prospecting through social media. Now, if you right now have a social media account, I want you to put number 2 in the chat box. If you have a social media account on LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram, I want you to put number 2 in the chat box. And I really hope this is lighting up now, because this is important. And don't worry if you don't. Don't worry if you don't, because you can always fix it. Okay, you can always fix it. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people out of, you know, sort of 35. Okay, now the numbers are coming in again. Okay, that are actually on social media. Okay. You want to ensure that you have social media. Oh, I need to get rid of that chat box. You want to ensure that you have your social media. Right now, everybody knows the UK's in the lockdown. So how are we meant to see people? How are we meant to prospect people? We can do it through social media. It's the same thing online. If you want to build a team in, you know, North and South America, or you know, I don't know, Italy, Turkey, Spain, Denmark, wherever it is in the world, prospect through social media. There are so many hashtags that you can use to get people. Do you know that? Last week, was it last week? Yeah, it was last week. So last week I signed up a lady from New York. She came, do you know where she came from? Do you know where she came from? She came from Instagram. I prospected her 1 week ago. And I said to her, hey, you have an amazing page. I see you're a fan of Eleanor Cardone. Eleanor Cardone is Grant Cardone's wife. She's a very, very big, you know, a businesswoman. So, you know, I said, really great page. I see we have mutual interest, and love Eleanor Cardone. I really love her work too. Would be great to connect. Would be great to connect. Right? So I'm going to try and find that message right now if I can. But this person is in my business. Prospect through social media. Let me show you this. Look, I'll put the brightness up here. Look at my message to this lady. I want you to read what I've written. 6th of November is what I wrote. Look, read that right now. Can you see that right there? You're all watching this, yeah? This lady, that's what I prospected her with. Right? And she said, yeah, sounds really good. What are you doing? And soon after, she gave me her number. Okay, all there. She gave me her number and we got connected. She's now in the business just from that one message. I hope you all took note of that, by the way. But she's in the business now. That's it. Job done. So prospecting through social media is going to massively, massively help you. And in bold right there, I've written messages and content. And the reason why I've written messages is write on your sheet of paper, how many messages did you send today and all this week? Write it down. How many messages did you send this week alone? Was it 100? Was it 1? Was it 0? Was it 10? Was it 15? Was it 30? What did you do on a daily basis? Track your activity. What are you doing daily to achieve that success? Messages are so important, ladies and gents. Yesterday, I was saying to my siblings, I was like, we got to go crazy. We're going to be doing 70 to 100 messages daily. We want to win. That's it. We're going all the way. We're going all the way, Chairman 750. We're building an empire. So the work starts now. The grind starts now. What about the content? Your content is key, ladies and gents, because no one knows who you are in person. You've got to provide the content of you online. I remember Jay, you know, he was talking about, you know, Mr. J, young Jay Palmer, who's, you know, 20 years old, is a 6-figure earner. When he first started the business, he, you know, was wearing tracky bottoms and, you know, he was a bit of a lad. That's how he looked. So guess who he attracted? He attracted lads, not people who were interested in building a phenomenal business. No, he was attracting what he was on social media. So look at your social media page. Is it tidy? Is it professional? Is there good content on there? And most of all, are you inspiring people? Because if you put content that looks nice, but it just doesn't, it has no meaning or it's not inspirational, people are not going to be following. You got to add value to people every day, whether it's your wall post, whether it's your actual story post. And by the way, this is going to take a whole other half an hour, which I'm not going to spend on this now. But social media is so key right now if you're gonna build a business. And you know, if you are stuck on that for any reason, do contact Dr. Jav and myself, and we'll be happy to help and provide you with a bit more information on that. Promote the Zoom calls. So how many times do you selflessly promote the Zoom calls without maybe Dr. Jav or myself or someone else doing them? Are you promoting them or is someone else in your team promoting them? How many times do you make a video to say, today's web analyzer or ECC 11, or today is the presentation, 7 o'clock, let's all plug in. Get used to showing your face. This is uncomfortable for some people, by the way, what I'm saying. When I say make a video and put it in the group, it's uncomfortable. I get it, because I was the same when I first started the business. But guess what? I stayed the same and my income stayed the same. Unless I moved out of my comfort zone, nothing was going to change. And I was going to stay chained to my desk for the rest of my life. And Takir said to me, Mandeep, if you do not step out of your comfort zone, you can say goodbye to this business because you're going to stay in your job because you're comfortable there. So that's fine. And I said, no, Takir, I need to do something big here. I'm ready to listen. I'm going to do it. And he goes, okay, start off with doing a video, promote tonight's call. I said, okay, no problem. It took me like 10 takes, but it didn't matter. I still got it done. And now I'm in a position where in 1-2 takes the video gets done, right? So promote the Zoom calls, show your face in your groups a lot more. Now, I was doing this the other way round. So you're probably thinking what's going on here, but there's point number 9, which needs to, then point number 10, but 9, show up every day. Show up every single day. You know, these points today, we've been through a lot of content in the last 45 minutes, but show up every day. There are going to be days when you think, I just want to sit on the couch and have a cup of tea. Oh, someone else will do it. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. But guess what? It's already November. Tomorrow will never come unless you show up today. And last point, duplication. You want to repeat the above 9 steps with your team every single day. If your team is saying right now to you, I'm quite stuck in the business, what can I do? I've literally given you 10 steps to success. The whole summary is right there. From your goal to your list, to showing the plan, to the personal development, to building international. If everybody's doing this on a daily basis, we should be seeing like 36 or 40 ranks pop in the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Trust me, this is the source. This is exactly what I wrote down when Abdullah and Takir Abbas, our chairman's 50, when they sat down in front of me, I said, give me what I need. And they said, Mandy, pen and paper, write this down. This is something that will help to guide you. And hopefully it's giving you a bit of a summary and an understanding of how you can really take your businesses to the next level, because it works. This business is so much fun. Imagine getting up on Monday and not having to worry about the alarm clock because you don't need to go into work. Imagine that your bills are paid. Imagine that your children are catered for. Imagine mom and dad are retired. Imagine that you're living your best life. It all starts with us now. And these 10 steps can take you to a whole different level. So if you found that call useful, I want you to put number 10 in the chat box. Let's show some appreciation for each other and also for Dr. Jav for helping to put this together. But honestly, what I'll do is I will send a copy of this presentation to the groups. Dr. Jav has also recorded this on YouTube. So watch it over and over again. Let's not be stuck. Let's be energetic. Let's feel good. Look, this is our year to win. This is our year to win. Every single person on this call, you have an opportunity to win big. Do not listen to anyone who's going to take you from your goal because they don't know anything. Listen to you and your mentors, because we're here for greatness. Listen to what you want to do. Listen to, listen to the things that are going to help you, that are going to aid you to be better, because we want to win. That's it. We're finishing 2020 with a bang. Look, you've had the virtual convention just last weekend. We had Abdullah, Sandhu and Takir's call just yesterday. We had this call today. Yesterday they did mindset. Today we did skills. So you've got everything you need to be a winner, but you will dictate from your mouth whether you're a winner this year. So you might come off this call thinking, yes, and I hope you are. I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's do this. So you got to be in that mind frame every day. People call me crazy. Some people call Jav crazy, but it doesn't matter because we know our goals. We know what we have to do. We know what we have to do every single day. Show up, show up, show up. Consistency is so key, ladies and gents. Listen to that audio. Make 10 minutes in the morning to show gratitude. Write down 5 things that you're grateful for today. Repeat it tomorrow. Get a little book, an A5 book, and start writing down what you're grateful for. This is what Alex Morton does. This is what Yvonne Tapir does. David Minitier, Abdullah Sandhu, China Bethley, Jade Wilkins, Chairman 50 in the USA. The power women and men in this business, they show gratitude more than anything else. So start speaking what you want into existence. Feel that power. Feel as though you're a chairwoman, as a chairman. How would you be addressing your team? How would it feel if you were on this end and you were training 300 people? How would you feel? You'd feel amazing, right? So start speaking greatness into your life. Don't worry about, oh, I've got to pay this and I've got bills stacking up and Christmas is coming up. You know, I did the call the other day and I woke everyone up It was on Saturday, yesterday actually. I said, listen, most people are going to spend a ton of money at Christmas on presents, but then in January, they're going to start the year broke. That is not a healthy financial situation. That's what I used to do. That's what I used to do. I used to spend loads of money at Christmas and, oh, this looks nice, that looks nice, this present looks nice. And in January, you start the year skint. Gone are those days. Say no. Say yes to abundance. Say yes to your greatness. Start speaking what you want and stop looking at what you don't want. You are all great. Every single person on this call, I really, really salute you. Well done on being great. Well done on being great. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to achieve in the next 2 weeks, in the next 2 months of the year? See, some people on the planet are thinking, I cannot wait till 2020 is over. I want the year to go quickly so we can get into 2021. They're wishing their life away. They're wishing their days away. But the people in this business, we're excited about what 2020 is going to bring. There's still 6 weeks. See, there's difference. There's a difference in that sentence of the way you say it. Some people are, there's 6 weeks left. There's only 6 weeks left. Some people are like, whoa, there's 6 weeks left of the year. What are we going to do? What's going to happen? And they're crazy. Trust me. You want crazy income? You start doing crazy things. Be abundant. Think abundant. You are a winner. You're a winner. Think big. Get out your box. Don't think small. Don't think yourself as a small person that, oh, I'm only this platinum. I don't earn that much. I don't earn this much. Stop thinking small. See yourself as that person where you're empowering and encouraging thousands of people. Imagine your children are eating at the best restaurants. Imagine they're eating at the best restaurants as opposed to just, take out Joe. Imagine they're in the best schools. They're living in the best home. You're driving the nicest car. You're able to retire mum and dad. This business can give you so much. And I know that because I'm living and breathing it every day. A few years back in the corporate world, my hands were chained to a desk where I was saying, yes, sir, no, sir, anytime, sir. And I thought, I want to change that. I want to change that. I don't like this. I want to be my own boss. I want to be impacting and inspiring a lot of people out there. And I mean a lot. I mean thousands, millions, hundreds of people, whatever it is. I don't want to be chained to my desk. I want to retire mum and dad. My dad works like crazy hours for the bank. He was never taught forex, by the way. My mum is always on her feet in a pharmacy. I don't want to see her on her feet in a pharmacy anymore. I want them to enjoy life. I want them to, go do what they want, go on a fancy luxury cruise, not because they have to look at the price of a holiday, not because they have to look at discounts, but because they can just say, oh, that looks nice. I fancy that. Book, job done. That's it. I don't have to book in advance because I don't need to worry about saving the money because I have the money I have the money to just go out on a plane when I want to. See, this life is to be lived. We were not put in this life to scrape by, ladies and gents. We were put on this life to achieve greatness. If we're made in God's image, as humans, he did not put us on this earth to just scrape by and to pay bills and then that's it, off we go. We're here to do great things. What is your great thing? What is your legacy that you're going to leave? Some of us are parents on this call. How are you going to inspire your children to be the best of themselves if we can't be the best of us? We have so much to give as people. What about us who maybe don't have children, or we're looking after parents or elderly, whatever it is? What inspiration are we going to give for them? How can we inspire them to become the best? Be the best of you. Do not be dragged by anyone else or anything else. Finish 2020 with a bang. Believe in yourself and just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. I wish I had a song to play, but I don't. It's absolutely fine. But I really, really have enjoyed delivering that session. Honestly, just keep going. Be consistent, show up. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks or says. You are on your road to riches, to glory, to abundance. So just keep focused. And on that note, I don't know if Dr. Jav's available. Maybe he can finish up the call. But Dr. Jav, I've really enjoyed that. Thank you so much for having me. Back over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mandy. That was absolutely awesome. Can we have some fire emojis, 777s, 555s, 1010s, whatever you want to in the chat box? Thank you, Mandeep, so much. That was absolutely amazing. Mandeep, as you know, is crazy. Mandeep is crazy. I am crazy. You need to be crazy to achieve crazy results. Crazy actions lead to crazy results. So on that note, Mandeep, again, thank you very much. You talked about writing your goals, your VIP list, I think, was learn to present and launch. Present 4 to 5 times a week. Personal development every single day. Don't miss out on your personal development, whether it's audio or video or reading books. Build international. Social media prospecting. We've done many trainings on that in the past. We will do some more again going forward. Promote Zoom calls in the group, because what you do, your team will copy you. And consistency, duplication. That's what you need to do. That is the blueprint to network marketing success. Every single person on this call, if you do those 10 things every single day, you'll find your business will shoot through the roof. It's been great speaking to you today. Mandeep, again, thank you so much for the call. It's been a very good call today. And again, we'll see you at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. Thank you, guys. And we'll speak to you soon. Thank you.